going to serve them well down the line. And that's what I have for you ahead of today's matchup.
Appreciate it, Morgan. We're underway here in Brookhaven. Oglethorpe in the all-white with yellow and black trim. They're moving from left to right on your screens. Millsaps in the purple and gray, moving from right to left. We'll get you caught up on where things stand in the SAA and take a look around the conference as well. Oglethorpe with a free kick here in the middle third. Back to Lewis. Back over to the left. Oglethorpe in possession. Lewis has been ever present this season. Very good with the ball at his feet. Sebastian Lewis, the freshman goalkeeper from Roswell, GA. Played long, knocked down by Tyler Hervey. Stormy Petrels on it down the left. Falls to Watson. Back to Christian Watson. He turns to the outside. Scoots it down the line. Left-footed cross in. Was looking for Gardner. Cleared by the Majors. Good stick on the far side. But that's going to be a free kick for Millsaps. The Majors come in at 1-2 in conference play, same as Oglethorpe. Millsaps 7-4-2 overall. Oglethorpe 5-6-1. Long ball down the left side. That's covered by Shamashasha. LaShawn Brown as well, and that will be a goal kick for Oglethorpe. Stormy Petrels will build out of the back. As you heard from Morgan Skipper, it's something that John Aiken has to balance, developing players and getting results right now. But they're going to stay true to their identity and play the way that they play, of course, with some tweaks game to game and depending on personnel available and opponents. But this is an Oglethorpe team with a very identifiable identity. We'll see how they can find kind of comfort in that today against a really high-powered Millsaps team. It's going to be a throw on the far side for the Majors. Sam Cagle will take it, the senior from Olive Branch, Mississippi. Back to Hervey. Back to the goalkeeper, Hamway. Plays it into the middle, and Nkosi goes up to win the header for the Stormy Petrels. It's back to Nkosi. He leaves it off for Martinez. Pass back was intended for Rouse. It didn't find him. Battle on the far side is won by Oglethorpe momentarily. Millsaps will come away with it, though. Pressure from the Stormy Petrels. It's back to Hamway. He's got to clear, and he does. One back by the Stormy Petrels. Brown. It deflects to Nkosi. Good work from the South African midfielder. We get a late challenge from Harrison Williams. Be a free kick for Oglethorpe. Sean Litt sends everyone forward. Sophomore born in Yokohama, Japan. Litt going to send this into the 18, it looks like. Left hand in the air. Litt delivers to the backside. Gardner heads it down. It's still alive. Hamway comes for it, doesn't get it. And the flag was up. I believe that might have been out for a goal kick. Either way, about the same restart. Millsaps will build out of the back as Lee plays it back across to Hervey. Over to the right now. Majors into the attacking half. Trying to come away with it against intense pressure. They have to go back to Hervey. He'll hit the big switch over here to this side, Christian Lopez. LaShawn Brown goes up, and he'll earn the throw. Brown, the senior from Fort Lauderdale, earns the throw for his Stormy Petrels here on the near side. Shama Shasha, the sophomore from Dunwoody, Georgia, throws it down the line, and Kosi. Back to Shasha. Gardner goes up to win a header. Watson will run it down in the corner. Watson trying to get something out of this. Brown back to Watson. 2v5 here in the corner. Oglethorpe trying to make something of it. Watson does. Finds Nkosi. Back to Shasha. Cross in. Parried down by Hamway, but not kept. It can't be put home. Ethan Martinez couldn't get it under control. Corner Oglethorpe. Hamway came out for it, but didn't get it cleanly. Nick Theriot ends up saving that one out of the 6-yard box, and it's a corner for Oglethorpe. Corner here on the near side, played short to Watson. Martinez crosses, back post, unable to put it on frame. Millsaps will try to break out, and a foul is called as Litt slowed the transition moment. Not sure exactly what was going on in all of that conversation on the opposite side. Litt prevented the transition moment from Millsaps, no question. Foul was called. Christian Lopez here on the left. He sends it over the top. A good ball. Litt cleans it up as that was intended for Drew McKeithen. Throw Majors here on the near side. Thrown in. Doesn't connect with McKeithen that time. Cleared away. Gardner will bring it down. Moves it over to the left side to Montez. Up the line for Watson. He's upended. Foul called. Free kick. The ball was played away after the free kick. Referee, I think, warns pretty much everybody to cut out the shenanigans. And we'll get a restart with Montez. Big switch. Shama Shasha. Up the right side for Brown. Inside to Nkosi. He wants to turn. He does. The foul's going to get called. Advantage could have been played. Braden Walters commits the foul. He grabbed Nkosi on the turn. I think the ref was holding the whistle to see if advantage was going to materialize. It never really did. So Martinez will take the free kick. After the referee turned to deal with things on the other side, the two Millsaps players stepped up well inside the 10 yards. Martinez will hit it to the backside, headed back across, nobody home. Majors will shield that out and take a throw. No, it's going to be an Oglethorpe throw. I think the Majors thought that was going to be their throw, and it was not. Long throw upcoming from Litt. The referee's look when he turned back and saw the players had stepped up inside the 10 yards. He was exasperated. Litt going to send this off the throw into the 18. It's volleyed over the end line for a corner. Off of Tyler Hervey. Corner that Ethan Martinez will take. Sophomore from Marietta, Georgia. Outswinger here from the near side. Almost 9 minutes gone. No score yet. No shots yet. Martinez plays it up the end line. Drop back to Martinez from Watson. Two players who love a 1v1 when they can find it. Watson's got a 1v2 right now. He dribbles between three. Heavy touch into the middle. He got to it. He rescued it. Knocks it over to the far side to Montez. Montez puts it into the backside. Hamway will watch that one go over the end line. Goal kick. Fourth game on the road for Millsaps this season in all competitions. They are 1-1-1 away from home. Oglethorpe 2-4 here at home. They've had a very difficult home schedule. As I mentioned before, they've had a number of very close matches. Just haven't been able to go their way consistently, but an opportunity here to find a second conference win of the season would be back-to-back wins and would put Oglethorpe into third place in the SAA pending other results this weekend. Millsaps have the same opportunity to go into second place or third place in the SAA. Trinity and Southwestern both 3-0. Whoever wins this one, if there is a winner, will be the only team on 2 wins in the conference this season. Millsaps into the attacking half. McKeithen. Drop back. Nowhere to go for Braden Walters, and he'll swing it all the way back to Daniel Lee. Walters in the center circle. Back to Hervey. Hervey over to the right side. Played up the line by Raul Brandon. Blandon, his pass intercepted. Oglethorpe will send it long as Watson will go chase. Off of Hervey. Back to the goalkeeper, Hamway. And over to Lee. Lee going to launch it over the top. Shasha will head it back to his goalkeeper, Lewis. Lewis to Litt. Gentry Johnson wanting his team to step up higher. Header one on the far side by Sam Cagle. Watson flicks it to Martinez. Watson will drop it back to Montez. One more time to Litt. Litt down the middle looking for Gardner. Lee will volley it back into the attacking half for Millsaps. And Shasha will let that go out for a throw. Shasha to Martinez. Inside to Nkosi. Nice turn from him. Drops it back to Rouse. Over to the left. Up the line for Watson. It's good work by Lucas Brown to carry it forward. Throw in on the far side. Montez will take it. Twelve and a half gone. Montez throws it into the 18. Hervey wins the header. Another attempt. Brown puts it in. Headed away by Lopez, but resettled. LaShawn Brown and Shama Shasha. Shasha back to Lewis. Lewis. Lucas Brown. They'll send it long. Gardner flicks it on. Martinez heads it back towards Gardner. Aerial duel won by the senior captain for Oglethorpe. Out wide. Great work into the 18, but Montez puts it over the bar from a short range. Sub coming for the majors. They'll go to the bench for the first time today. Miles Walden will check in, the freshman forward from Fort Mitchell, Alabama. Walden with 7 goals and 1 assist this season for Millsaps, leading the team with 15 points in total. There'll be a handful here on the left side for the majors. One back by Rouse. Martinez. Overlap attempt didn't come off. Braden Walters knocked it away. Shasha, he'll put in the cross for Gardner. Flicks it onto the back post. Nearly came right back to Gardner. Eventually volleyed away by Blandon. 3v4 here for Millsaps, and they're going to take it. Walden up the left side. Shasha there to defend. Walden, couple of step overs, hits the cross to the backside. Nobody home. Lucas Brown heads it out for a corner. Communication needed to be there from Oglethorpe. Brown might have been able to do something different with that. It's going to be a corner, and Christian Lopez will go across to take it. Freshman from Shreveport, Louisiana. 15 minutes gone. Still looking for the first shot for the Majors. Drop back to Blandon. His cross gets through. Brown's able to poke it away. Run-on attempt not struck well by Walters. And Gardner will carry it out for Oglethorpe. He's got Martinez ahead of him. Martinez grabbed from behind by Braden Walters, and that will get the first yellow card of the afternoon. Walters goes into the book. 29:43 to play in the first half. That's a transition foul and about as easy of a yellow card as you'll see given. Anthony Rouse will take the free kick. Rouse with the right foot. Volleyed away. It was Dykes there to defend. Throw for Oglethorpe here on the near side. Sean Litt stretching out the arms. He's going to send this into the 18. Long throw-ins have become such a weapon all over the world as of late. Litt's going to send this one towards Gardner. It's headed back. Hamway has to make a play. In traffic, believe Hamway got the save. Lewis going to send it down the middle. Great ball from Lewis. Headed on to Gardner. Leaves it for Watson. It's still there as Lee and Hamway collide. Lee sends it out for an Oglethorpe throw. This will be from the opposite side. Litt will go over there to take it. Chaos on set pieces and long balls created by Oglethorpe. But Millsaps able to keep the Stormy Petrels off the board. Litt throws this one in on a line into the 18. Almost found Brown. That's cleared, and Nkosi will step in front of Dykes. Litt tries to send it down the line. It's deflected to Nkosi. He picks out Watson. Watson on the left. Floats in across to the back post. Headed down by Brown, but it doesn't find Martinez. Found Harrison Williams instead. He's going to hit the big switch, and that's a good ball from Williams to the far side. Opportunity coming for Millsaps. Montez will block that one, so it's a throw for the Majors in the attacking half. Throw-in Majors on the opposite side. Talked about all the firepower with this Millsaps team. 31 goals on the season. Leading team scoring goals in the SAA. Big reason why is Miles Walden on the ball. He drops it back. Doesn't find a teammate, though. Martinez can lead the break. He's got Watson driving through the center circle. Martinez wanted it back. Watson will carry it forward instead, waiting for some reinforcements. Watson turns, will scoop it back to Brown. Now to Shasha. Forward to Watson. Drop back again. Shasha to Litt, and now to Lewis. Lewis will put his foot on the ball. Wait for options. Rouse to Litt. Litt over the top. Too much on it. Hamway will chest it down to himself. Lee gives it back to his goalkeeper, Hamway. Hervey. Back to Daniel Lee, another freshman getting minutes here for Millsaps. Bossier, Louisiana, hometown. Walden Cleared by Shasha. That was intended for Ellis Dykes, sophomore from Tuscaloosa. It's going to be a throw here on the near side for Christian Lopez and Millsaps. They'll make a sub first. Caleb Wilkins checking in. It's going to be Wilkins who will take the throw instead of Lopez. Wilkins, a sophomore from Louisiana. He is another one of the long throw specialists. And you see why, as he gets that one to the top of the 6. Maybe a push in the back. That's going to get called. Savvy there from Anthony Rouse. As he got the position, there was contact in the back. Arms went straight up as he went straight down. And that will almost oftentimes get a foul. Lewis, top of his own 18. 25 minutes to play here in the first half. Played forward to Martinez. Lewis. Forward to Rouse. Turns it over. Walden with the interception, but Nkosi's able to clean it up. Litt going to send it long up the right side for Brown to chase. Lee is there as well. Brown gets around him to the end line. The cross. Hamway doesn't get it. Defender does. Gardner to the opposite side. Montez can't put it on frame. Watson will bring it down. 25 yards from goal. Out wide to Montez. Back to Brown. Brown puts it into the 18. Back post caught by Hamway as LaShawn Brown was chasing. 24 to go here in the first half. Tyler Hervey will carry it out of the back. Square to the left to Lee. Up the left side. Carried forward by Lopez. Blocked by LaShawn Brown. I believe Ethan Martinez might have a cut on his leg, so he's going to have to come out of the match. And it's Luca Orsi who checks in. Yeah, I think it was a cut on the leg on Martinez, so Orsi will check in for him. Freshman from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Lopez. Walters into the middle. Williams. Nkosi intervenes. And pressure from Nkosi forces that one to be played out for a throw for Oglethorpe. Shasha back to Litt. All the way back to Lewis. Lucas Brown. Blocked. Opportunity for Millsaps, but overhit on the pass, looking for Ellis Dykes. Lewis. Rouse. Brown. Knock back to Lewis. Lucas Brown. Down the middle. Headed up by Blandon, brought down by Watson. Watson with the tricky dribbles, turning around the outside. Up the line for Montez. It's cleared to Watson. Watson upended, draws the foul. Christian Watson with the silky footwork. It's going to be a free kick on the far side that Luca Orsi will take. In-swinger from Orsi. Maybe 20 yards from the end line. Delivers it towards the near post. First header straight up. Nkosi goes up, knocks it down. Watson can't get to it. Millsaps able to eventually scramble it away. Rouse will reset everything back to Lewis. Lewis going to send it with the right foot. Montez flicks it on. It takes a touch off of the Millsaps defender. He saves the corner but concedes the throw. Caleb Wilkins with that long defensive run. Litt will come up and take another long throw for Oglethorpe. 20 minutes to go here in the first half. One shot apiece. Been a lot of action, but there haven't been a lot of looks at goal. Litt throws it into the near post. One bounce, second, big save. Hamway with the leg. Follow-up blocked. Still alive. Litt can't get through on the shot. That's sent long. Lewis will volley it forward off of Dykes and out for a throw for Oglethorpe. That almost ended up in a 1v1 for Dykes on the goalkeeper, 50 yards from goal. But Lewis was able to slam it off at Dykes. Subs coming for both teams. Ethan Martinez will check back in. He'll be joined coming in for Oglethorpe by Alex Tapia, the fifth year from Decula, Georgia. For Millsaps, Abram Lawless, a freshman from the French settlement, Louisiana, will come in. Throw in from Litt. Looking for Gardner, didn't get to him. Walters was able to head it away. And Nkosi will drop it back to Shasha. Over to the left to Tapia. Back to Lewis. Down the middle, flicked on by Gardner. Orsi chasing. Orsi still trying to get to it. But he's shielded away by Wilkins as Hamway claims it. Right side, here come Millsaps into the attacking half. McEthan knocks it off of Tapia. Throw in Majors. 18 to go here in the first half. Wilkins will take the throw up the line. Back to Wilkins. Millsaps will go all the way back to Hervey and Lee. Hervey with the right foot. Plays it long, brought down on the far side. Turned back into the middle by Lawless. Back to Lee. Forward up the left side to Christian Lopez. Into the middle, Walters. Over to Wilkins. Wilkins will hit a long early cross that's caught comfortably by Lewis. Lewis sets it down and plays it to Tapia. Tapia, big long diagonal looking for LaShawn Brown. He'll head it forward. Too much on the header for Luca Orsi to get on the end of. Hamway. He's in possession for Millsaps. Hervey. Lee. Back to Hamway. Pressure coming from Gardner and Orsi. Played long. Header won by Tapia. Second ball won by Walters. Ethan Martinez trying to win it back. He commits the foul. Free kick for Millsaps. Both teams looking for their second conference win of the season. Lee up the left side for Lopez, into the middle to Walters. Foul's called as Walters was upended. No advantage in it. So a set piece opportunity here for Millsaps with 15 plus to go in the first half. Ellis Dykes with the right foot. Hayden Fisher with the left. Or Lopez with the left. He runs over it. Dykes swings it in right to Lewis. Overhit. Lewis wants to start the quick counter. He finds Martinez. Great distribution from the freshman goalkeeper. Lawless takes it away from Martinez. He clears it long. Montez can't win it. Lawless comes away with it. Gets through Tapia. Deflection comes off of Lawless. That'll be a goal kick for Oglethorpe. Lawless has brought a spark in off the bench. He's got 3 goals and 2 assists on the season. After you get through the 7 goals that Walden has scored, it's a very widespread attack for Millsaps. Dykes with 4, Blandon with 3, Lawless with 3. But so far, Oglethorpe has kept that high-powered attack in check. Throw in Stormy Petrels. Only 2 shots for both teams in this one so far. Throw in on the far side. Tapia will reset back to Lewis. Sebastian Lewis over to the left. Tapia back to Lewis. Up the left side. Tapia. Long ball. Martinez goes down. Not going to get it. I think that's a good call. As Martinez was looking for it. He got the spot on Hervey, but he wasn't going to get to the ball. Stopped and drew the contact. Savvy from Ethan Martinez, but the referee was wise to it. Lee. Hervey. Back to Lee. Pressure coming. Heavy touch. Martinez almost takes it away. Lopez loses out to LaShawn Brown. Nkosi. Now, what can Oglethorpe do with it? Luca Orsi. He turns. Long run from Montez. Lawless there to defend. Montez. Stood up by Lawless. He'll drop it back. Orsi cuts in on the right foot. Luca with the cross. Diving header attempt for Martinez. Goal! Goal! Goal, Oglethorpe. Luca Orsi from distance. It's a cross that ends up in the back of the net. Martinez dove in front. Martinez tried to get it. Hamway has to be ready for Martinez to get a touch. He's frozen on his line, and the ball ends up curling into the far side netting. Luca Orsi with the goal. His first of the season. Luke Montez will get credit for the assist. And Oglethorpe take the 1-0 lead. Martinez doesn't get credit for an assist, but his diversion froze Hamway, who had to wait and see if that was going to get a touch in front of him. Perfect kind of ball for Orsi. 1-0. Millsaps will kick off. They'll send it up the right side. Rouse knocks it down to Lawless. Orsi. Last touch off of him. Throw on the far side for the Majors. Wilkins throws it into Walters. Now over to Lopez. Back to Lee. Chasing it is Nick Kroll into the game for the first time. He's got 3 goals on the season for Oglethorpe. Second leading scorer behind the injured Owen Van Marter. Walters, he's gone into the back line for Millsaps. Volley from Shasha finds its way to the dangerous Miles Walden, but he puts it into the side netting. Goal kick, Oglethorpe. 11 and some change to go here in the first half. Luca Orsi's got the Stormy Petrels in the lead. Litt and Lewis will take their time. Hogan Payne waiting to engage. Tapia, he'll send it long down the middle. Flick on attempt from Orsi was denied. Kroll trying to run one down. Eventually it's on the far side with Ethan Martinez. Back to Orsi. Rouse. Nkosi. Drop the Litt. Litt, big switch to the far side. It gets through. Montez, back to Orsi. Orsi on the right foot. The shot, the diving save from Michael Hamway. Orsi that time tried to go to the near side. Almost got Hamway cheating on the cross that beat him earlier. He ended up diving back to the near side to make the save. Short to Walters, back to Hamway. Senior goalkeeper from Shreveport. Walters back to Hamway. Here comes the pressure. Played forward, turned over. Rouse. Hamway comes out and gets to it. Gets to it first. Rouse couldn't quite get there in time to potentially earn a penalty. Hamway had it under control. We'll go short to Walters again, but the pressure from Oglethorpe, we've seen it have a very strong impact on this one. Played short to Lopez, up the line to Walden. He cuts inside, gets through 3 defenders, into the middle. Stepping over it is Dylan Speaks. Orsi gets grabbed by Speaks. Foul is called. Yellow card shown. A freshman from Texas goes into the book. 9:11 on the clock. It's a free kick for Oglethorpe. Litt. Tapia. Rouse. Up the left side. Montez. Left-footed cross deep to the back post. Can't get to LaShawn Brown. Goal kick. 3 subs first for Millsaps. Brady Bell, Ethan Pratt, and Byron Shepard all into the game for the Majors. Goal kick played short to Lee. Passes forward, Alden Romano. Speaks will send it over here to the left side now where Caleb Wilkins has moved. Lee back to Hamway. Pressure from Oglethorpe coming. Hamway picks out Wilkins. Wilkins has to go backwards. Lee has to go backwards again to Hamway. Hamway sends it right to LaShawn Brown. Pressure pays off again for Oglethorpe. Brown wearing one of the captain's armbands for the Stormy Petrels. He'll knock it back to Tapia. Litt back to Lewis. Pressure coming. Hogan Payne. Lewis will send it up the left side. Montez commits the foul. Arm came out in the contact with Byron Shepard. Daniel Lee. 7 minutes to go here in Brookhaven. 1-0 Oglethorpe. Luca Orsi with the goal. Lee to Wilkins.
The key in the next 45 will be taking those chances when they come and executing.
Yeah.
That's what I have for you.
Got to find a way to find a second goal here. Thanks, Morgan. Appreciate it. Oglethorpe kicking off, moving from right to left in the white, yellow, and white jerseys, yellow on the front and black trim. Millsaps in the purple shirts, gray shorts. They're defending the goal to your left. Alex Tapia will hit the big switch. It bounces all the way through over Lopez's head. Shasha will let that spin. Cuts back in. Can't find the pass. I think when you go back to what head coach John Aiken had to say and you look back at the first half, it feels like they were a little shorter on the number of shots than maybe they should have been. As Coach Aiken said, 4 shots from Oglethorpe. Only 1 save from Millsaps. The goal was maybe not a shot from Luca Orsi. He might tell you otherwise. It ended up in the back of the net. Ethan Martinez dove in front, didn't get a touch. Orsi with the goal. Luke Montez with the assist. It's 1-0 Oglethorpe. Ethan Martinez on the ball. Shielding it away from Hervey. Cutting it back in Kosi. Christian Watson. Watson is one of those you want to turn good play into opportunity. Orsi with the cross. Gardner flicks it on. Headed away, volleyed away. Watson gets into so many dangerous positions and is always a threat on the ball. The next step is more goals, more assists for Christian Watson, the talented sophomore from Ackworth, Georgia. Long throw upcoming. Thrown in over the head of Gardner, volleyed back out. Popped in from Reese Pollard, headed down. Martinez off the half volley, yanks that one wide. Goal kick from Millsaps. A high-powered attack led by Miles Walden, but only 3 shots so far for the Majors today. Chested down by Nick Therio. One back by Watson. Watson able to run around the outside, gets grabbed by Sam Cagle. Cagle grabbed him, then maybe the extra shove might get the conversation. I don't know if it's going to get a yellow. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a warning in this one. Cagle gets the no mas from our referee. Yellow cards, Braden Walters in the first half in the 16th minute. And Dylan Speaks in the 36th. Tapia hits the big free kick to the backside. Martinez will poke it through, but nobody there on that end line. Goal kick, Millsaps. Three more conference matches on the road for Oglethorpe to close out the regular season. Conference tournament will be at Trinity this year in Texas. Oglethorpe trying to climb into 4th place with a win here today. It's played through, heavy touch. Luca Orsi comes away with it, tries to go spin cycle. He'll get the throw. Trip to Swanee, a big one on Friday night for the Oglethorpe men. That's followed by a trip to longtime rivals Center. Litt gonna send it down the middle over the head of Martinez. Lopez back to his goalkeeper Hamway. He'll send it up the left side. A good ball from Hamway. Millsaps trying to play through Oglethorpe pressure. Lee will send it up the left side. Here come the Majors connecting the dots, getting into the middle third. Harrison Williams. Big switch here to the right side to Cagle. Cagle up the right flank. Drop back by Lawless. Blandon. Walters. Over to the left to Lopez. Back to Walters. And now back to Hervey. More patience with the ball here in the second half so far from Millsaps. Lawless gets the overlap from Cagle. He'll hit it to the back post. That is bracketed well by Pollard and Shasha. Out for the goal kick. Caden Greenfield will check in for Oglethorpe. The freshman from Powder Springs, Georgia. He replaces Shasha. Played short. Lewis over to Tapia. That bounces through. Cagle gets the positioning on Watson. And then Watson commits the foul from behind. Those two renew pleasantries. Now Watson will get the warning from the referee. Cagle and Watson probably not going to exchange holiday cards at the end of the calendar year. Roll Blandon. Back to Lee. Now Hamway. And now Hervey. Lee. Pressure from Martinez. Finds Walters. Cuts it around one. Watson takes it away from him. Shirt gets grabbed. Walters is on a yellow card. That is a difficult decision that the referee's not going to give a second yellow on. Very easily could have been, as Watson picked his pocket and then had the shirt grabbed in a dangerous spot. Luca Orsi will take the free kick. We see that given as a yellow more often than not. Braden Walters is fortunate. Orsi free kick here from inside of 30 yards. Orsi right hand in the air to the back post. Flicked on. Watson got the flick on, nearly found Gardner or Pollard on the back post. Goal kick. Played up the left side to Lopez. Throw Oglethorpe. 7 minutes gone here in the second half. Still 1-0 Stormy Petrels on the Luca Orsi first half goal. Reese Pollard will throw this one in. Launched into the 18. Header away. Settled. Rouse. Orsi. Watson. Orsi. Cuts back on the right foot. Puts in a low cross. Flicked on by Martinez. Nkosi can't get the shot off. It's blocked. Greenfield able to run it down and keep it. Back to Pollard. He tries to carry it up the right side. He's dispossessed. Battle for it. Greenfield and Pollard. I think Pollard committed the foul on the grab. Free kick quickly taken. Millsaps. Lee under pressure from Gardner. Nearly turned it over. The foul's going to get called as Gardner was a little late to it and caught Lee. Free kick taken. Hervey. Cagle. He's trying to look ahead to see what he had. Didn't get control first. That'll be a throw for Oglethorpe. Luca Orsi. Short to Rouse. Back to Orsi. Orsi dribbling into traffic. Wanted a handball, not going to get it. Cleared, doesn't find a teammate. Litt will get it for Oglethorpe. Now Litt's got to find his way out of a jam. Chased by Therio. Over to Pollard. Back to Lewis. Gives it back to Reese Pollard. Into the middle to Litt. Good positioning to solve that issue there for Oglethorpe. Smart work with the ball. Litt going to send it up the right side for Greenfield. Gets through. Greenfield to the end line. Cross caught by Hamway. Hamway drops it to his right foot. We'll give it to Tyler Hervey, the freshman from Frisco, Texas. Lopez blocked by Greenfield. Watson. That deflected up into Greenfield's arm. Shouts for a handball. Didn't see the first match between the two women's teams. That was quite the debate. Penalty was given to Millsaps in that one. A little bit different when we're talking a penalty kick and when we're talking that kind of a foul. Millsaps will send it long. One back quickly by Pollard. Cleared away, but Litt can run it down. 5-3 on shots for Oglethorpe. The Stormy Petrels have kept this high-powered attack in check for the most part. Litt almost gets that one all the way through to Orsi, but Hamway's able to intervene. Hamway to Lee. Now to Hervey. Walters turns it over. Rouse pops it forward to Gardner. Gardner off the half volley. Diving save from Hamway. Watson can't get the shot off as Hervey was able to block him away. Good defensive play from Hervey. Hamway with a great save. Millsaps plays it long over the top, and Lewis will be able to settle it. Off the half volley, Gardner with a rip. But Hamway with an excellent save. Tapia. Up the left side to Orsi. Cagle takes it away. Hamway will send it. Brought down by Harrison Williams. He'll lay it off. Millsaps trying to get numbers forward. They haven't been able to do that all that often today. Christian Lopez. Pollard steps in front, clears. Williams. It's going to be a throw for Millsaps. Last touch off of Caden Greenfield. It's upcoming. Watson will check out. Stanley Etienne, the junior from Atlanta, checks in. Oglethorpe can get a little more vertical now with Gardner and Etienne higher up the field. Cagle into the middle. Blandon. Back to Lee. Pressure coming. Martinez, Etienne chasing. Hamway will send it towards Cagle. Heavy touch. Orsi nearly gets to it, but Cagle's able to keep it. Lawless. Rouse just shields him off of it. Good work from Anthony Rouse. Orsi, what a first touch from Orsi. Orsi again carries it to the top of the 18. Slips it through to Gardner. Gardner saved by Hamway. Luca Orsi putting on a show in the attacking half. But Hamway able to deny Gardner. They collided after it. It's going to be a throw for Oglethorpe, but Hamway is down on one knee. Brave goalkeeping from Michael Hamway. Gardner was bearing in after the little short pass from Luca Orsi. Cagle a little slow to get back up into position as well. Let's see if Hamway will be able to continue for Millsaps. quite tell as we're shielded away. Looks like he's going to be all right. So a throw here for Oglethorpe. Reese Pollard will take it from the near side. Goal number 2 denied by Hamway on Daniel Gardner. That's 2 saves in a row from Hamway on Gardner. Hervey heads it straight up. Orsi with the run on. That's blocked. Lee with the block. Gardner tries to find it. He does. He spins. Can't get to it, and that's out for a goal kick. Millsaps staying at 1-0 down. Staying in the match. We will see where this goes from here. Hervey. He'll walk it forward. Lee back to Hamway. Sends it into the center circle, flicked on by Williams. Big switch that Orsi will get to. Knocks it back to Tapia. That's blocked. Lawless into the 18. Lawless. Lewis did enough to force that shot wayward. It's cleared. Orsi trapped up against the end line. Eventually cleared away. Etienne dispossessed, wins it back. Etienne with the okey doke, runs around one side, plays it to the other, sends Gardner up the left side. Hervey chasing. Gardner hits the brakes, spins, goes back to the left, steps on the ball, couldn't quite get the turn. Cagle comes away with it. Business is definitely picking up here in Brookhaven in the second half. 30 to play. It's 1-0 Stormy Petrels. Cagle trapped by Gardner and Rouse. Throw in Majors. Blandon to Lee, back to Hamway, left it a little short. Martinez, I think, got a block on that ball from Hamway. It's over to Lopez. Lee sends it out of the 18. Greenfield tried to pinch up and win it, did not. And eventually wins it back at midfield. Nkosi gets past Hervey. Nkosi, right side of the 18. Drop back to Greenfield, low cross. Flick on from Gardner, save by Hamway. 3 times Hamway has denied Gardner a goal. Hamway sets it down, right foot on the ball. Hervey. Blandon taken away by Nkosi. Oglethorpe trying to make something happen here. Gardner denied by Lee. Ethan Martinez tripped up. Advantage not going to happen there for Rouse. The free kick's the better option. We'll see who wants this one. Etienne standing over it. Tapia coming up for it as well. Tapia and Orsi might be the options here. Looks like it's going to be Alex Tapia. Tapia from 28 yards out with the right foot over the wall into the back of the net. Goal, goal, goal. Alex Tapia Golazo for the 5th year from Decula.
Oglethorpe University by number 21, Alex Tapia.
Coaching staff all going to dap each other up over there because you could hear head coach John Aiken calling for Tapia to come up and take that. Kept telling everybody, let Tapia take it. Wasn't sure if he was going to. He eventually did and buries it. A great finish from Tapia on senior day for the Stormy Petrels. It's 2-0. Martinez again heavily involved. He earns the free kick that gives Tapia the opportunity to put that one home. 2-0 Oglethorpe. They'll get a throw in their own half, 27 to go. Pollard throws it in up the line. Martinez, last touch off of him. Into the middle, headed away by Nkosi. Blandon comes away with it. Play it to Shepard. Back to Dilodovico. And now Hervey. Drake Dilodovico, the sophomore from Dallas, Texas. Intercepted. Rouse to Etienne. Over to the right to Ethan Martinez. Slips it through. Goal. Goal. Goal, Anthony Rouse. Started the sequence, finishes the sequence. 3-0 Oglethorpe.
Goal for Oglethorpe by number 6, Anthony Rouse, assisted by number 16, Ethan Martinez.
Ethan Martinez gets his assist that he had been earning all day long. He's been involved in all 3 goals. He gets the assist. Rouse with a great finish after the interception in the middle of the park. 3-0 Stormy Petrels. Getting the third there is so important. Free kick for Millsaps. Intercepted by Rouse again. Orsi. Nkosi. Pollard. Nkosi back to Litt. Tapia carrying it forward. Looks for Martinez on the through ball. It's intercepted by Dilodovico. Last touch off of Martinez. As Nkosi sits down. Probably need a sub here. Jackson Biggs going to get ready to check in for Oglethorpe. He was coming in anyway. Andy Sanchez will come in for Nkosi. I think they're only going to allow the one sub, which is Sanchez for Nkosi. So your standings in the SAA as we speak. Trinity 3-0, Southwestern 3-0 in conference play. They're both at the top of the table. Barry with 2 wins at 2-2. A turn from Ethan Martinez. He earns another free kick. Swanee, Millsaps, and Oglethorpe all with 1 win so far this season. Well, Sean Brown across to Pollard. Rhodes and Center both looking for their first conference win of the year. That's flicked on by Etienne. Orsi, back post, headed down by Hervey. Settled by Sanchez. He'll drop it. Rouse will keep it moving to Tapia. Pass through, it's deflected. Orsi. Sanchez provides the distraction. It's over to the right side to Greenfield. He cuts in. Greenfield. Sanchez turns to the right. Into the 18. Andy Sanchez. It's deflected back. Greenfield and Sanchez trying to win it. They can't. Miles Walden did. It's played forward to Ellis Dykes. Now wide to the left. Reese Pollard does a good job defensively. Doesn't let that turn come in. And now we'll get a bunch of subs. So far today, Barry has won at home. They defeated Rhodes 2-0. Southwestern is at Center in Danville, Kentucky at 2:30. That one is in the first half. Trinity is on the road at Swanee, which is an interesting match. That'll kick off later this evening. Long ball played, headed back in the direction of Hamway, and he'll grab it. Pressure on the far side. Etienne trying to win it back for Oglethorpe. It's deflected off of him and out for a goal kick. No score yet in the first half in that match between Southwestern and Center. Walters stood up, drops it back to Dilo DeVico. Pass through. Millsaps trying to play through the pressure. LaShawn Brown runs up to it. He wins it. Knocks it down, but can't keep it. LaShawn Brown will just go win it himself. Turns. Drives forward. Brown tries to play Biggs through. It almost comes back to Brown. It ends up with Etienne instead. He'll drop it back to Greenfield, cutting inside. Left-footed shot right at Hamway. Dilo DeVico. Over to Lee. Driven long by Walters. Acrobatic block by Brown. That gives Tapia the opportunity to intervene. Throw for Millsaps here on the near side. Sub coming for the Majors. Millsaps will have the very difficult Texas trip coming up next weekend. Friday night, they will be at Southwestern in Georgetown, Texas. 6:30 local time, followed up by a Sunday 1:30 kick at Trinity. Top two teams in the conference. Oglethorpe got it clear. Orsi tried to. Greenfield tried to. Orsi eventually gets it out of the 18. Walters will keep it moving over to the right side. Walden defended by Greenfield, defended well, but it will be a throw for the Majors. Oglethorpe next weekend go on the road to Kentucky to face Center on Sunday. That'll be preceded by a trip to Tennessee to face Swanee on Friday night. Litt heads it away at the top of the 6. Etienne, overhead volley to send it into the attacking half. Biggs can't get to it. Millsaps down the middle. Trying to turn. Litt defends well. Dykes will drop it back. Shepard blocked by Orsi. Headed away. Down the middle. Biggs has Etienne. He'll drop it back to Sanchez. Over to Orsi. Doesn't get to him. But LaShawn Brown will rescue it for Oglethorpe. Rouse, Orsi, back to Tapia. All the way back to Lewis. SAA Men's Soccer Tournament will be in Georgetown, Texas, hosted by Southwestern here coming up in a couple of weeks. Orsi shoved in the back. That'll be a free kick for Oglethorpe. Maybe frustration there from Millsaps as we get down to the last 19 minutes. Orsi's been a handful. Top 6 seeds will make their way to Texas. A win here for Oglethorpe will put them into one of those spots. Orsi will take the free kick. Greenfield nearly heads it home. Cleared away. And now here come Millsaps with an opportunity to break and get on the board. Dykes through the middle. Tapia is there to defend. Dykes into the arc. Dykes, left-footed shot right at Lewis. Tapia did enough. Lewis did the rest. Walters heads that out. Oglethorpe throw. Oglethorpe right now in 6th place in the SAA, which would get them a ticket to the conference tournament. A win here, you would end up in 4th place, at least as we stand right now. Barry with their win earlier. Foul called, free kick Oglethorpe. LaShawn Brown will leave it for Tapia. 17 minutes to play. Tapia with the right foot to the back post. Headed down by Greenfield. Pollard puts it back into a dangerous spot. Headed away at the top of the 6. Sanchez trying to bring it down, can't. Eventually sent long. Dykes and Rouse in a foot race. It's headed back towards Lewis. He chests it down and calmly just taps it over to Tapia. He sends it long. Etienne. Flag goes up. Plenty of subs getting ready to check in at the next opportunity for both teams. 3-0 Oglethorpe. Luca Orsi, Anthony Rouse, Alex Tapia, your 3 goals on the day. Tapia will carry it forward. Back to Lewis. Down the middle, little risky there from Lewis. Sanchez commits the foul. Lots of complaints wanting a yellow card on that situation. Free kick for Millsaps, 15 to play. Chipped into the 18, headed away. Pollard climbing the ladder to win that header. Looking for the cross on the far side, but unable to do it, running out of room. Walden trying to turn the corner, just didn't have enough room to do it. Lucas Brown back in for Oglethorpe. Drop back to Litt. Lewis. Litt. Etienne. He gets to Brown. Brown into the 18. LaShawn Brown tries to cut in. Not going to get that call. Shepard comes away with it. Brady Bell will knock it back. Pressure coming from Kroll, forcing the turnover. Nick Kroll. Drop back to Sanchez. Greenfield inside to Brown. Brown playing in the midfield now for Oglethorpe. Greenfield to Litt. Tapia. LaShawn Brown. Back to Lucas Brown. Reese Pollard. Into the 18, over the head of Biggs. Pratt will volley it away. Right to Tapia. Andy Sanchez turns. Slips a pass through, but Biggs had checked back. Goal kick. Subs coming. One of them for Oglethorpe, the senior Andreas Tate. Honored before the match. He'll check in for Sebastian Lewis. Millsaps will play short. Lopez to midfield. Knocked away from him. Throw in. Millsaps. Thrown back to Lee. All the way over here to the near side to Cagle. Cagle up the line. Blandon. Back to Cagle. Back to Drake DeLavico. Lee. It's deflected. Biggs and DeLavico in a foot race. DeLavico comes away with it. Pass forward, foul called. Harrison Williams will earn the free kick. More subs coming from Oglethorpe here shortly. Going to be a throw for Oglethorpe. They'll make two more subs. Two seniors from the OU2 team, the reserve team, brought up to play in this match today. They both get their time on the field. Sanchez will head it forward. Flicked on, intercepted by Lee. Oglethorpe chasing. Dilo DeVico to Walters. Cagle. Out wide to Pratt. Tapia will run it down. LaShawn Brown trying to save it. It's off of Pratt. In the corner. Majors cross. Litt went up for it. Walden went down. Nothing called. Flick forward as the Stormy Petrels will chase. Biggs. Sanchez. Back to Tapia. Patrick Kelly and Diego Tate were the subs. And both seniors from OU2 getting an opportunity here with the first team this afternoon. Honored before the match along with their fellow seniors. One of the cool things about the Oglethorpe program, the second team has been a very important part of it over the years. Diego Tate trying to run this one down. Flag was up. Think back to Daniel Amah, who turned into one of the best center backs and defenders across the board in Oglethorpe history. Started his time here in Brookhaven with the second team. An important spot for him to get matches, learn the style of play, get comfortable. Ended up becoming a key contributor. The second team is a very important part of the Oglethorpe soccer program. Get the link on their schedule at gopetrels.com in the men's soccer page. Pratt down the right. LaShawn Brown with the big-time tackle. That's out for a goal kick. I don't know what the complaints are about a foul there. LaShawn Brown knocked the ball back off of Pratt. Pratt's going to get a yellow card for the continued conversation and gets applause from some for the yellow card. Sometimes when you see a player go in strong for a tackle and win the ball, there's just no call. There's just no foul to be called. It's really good work by LaShawn Brown. He won the ball. He knocked it off of Pratt. It's a goal kick. Just because you go in strong and a player falls down doesn't mean that it's a foul. Millsaps with many more changes. 8 minutes to play. It's 3-0 Oglethorpe. Tapia, one of the goal scorers for the Stormy Petrels. A beautiful free kick. His long ball over the head of LaShawn Brown. Dilo DeVico. Lee. Back to Lee. Andy Sanchez steps up, commits the foul. Tate stepping over to defend here. Kelly chasing up top. Volleyed forward, doesn't find Biggs. Cagle. Cagle back to Lawless. Blandon. Lee. Dilo DeVico. Volleyed forward. Pollard will take it in front of Tate, and he'll send it. Flicked through to Blandon. Stepping up to intercept. Well read by Brown. Lucas Brown. Into the middle to Sanchez. Sanchez to Tapia. Tapia sends it long over the head of Tate. Knocked down to Kelly. Kelly will pop it over to the right side. Lopez puts it out for a throw. Long throw up coming from Reese Pollard. 6 minutes to go in this one. It's 3-0 Stormy Petrels. Pollard. Biggs tries to flick it on. Almost fell for Kelly. Volleyed away. Lit will blast it forward. That'll be a goal kick. Played short to Dilo Dovico. Lee. Down the middle for Dykes. Swings it over to Cagle. Lawless. Romano. Lee. Blandon back to Lee. Over to Cagle. Millsaps locked up in the middle third. Can't get forward. Trying to now. Cagle. Dykes. Sanchez takes it away. Lit. Back to Tate. Tate able to pass it forward. More confident with the ball at his feet than I thought he was going to be in that moment. Works out. Biggs flicks it to himself. Got grabbed. It's a foul. It's called. Sanchez. He carries it forward. Tapia. Big switch to the right. Knocked away. Throw, Oglethorpe. Long throw from Pollard. Flicked on. Tate inside the 18. Shot. Blocked. Corner. Andy Sanchez will go across to take the corner. 3:20 on the clock. Roll Blandon picked up a yellow card in that last sequence. Sanchez to the back post. Pollard heads it back across. Biggs got his head to it, but it's knocked away. Foul called as Hamway went to the ground. Dilo Dovico. Cagle back to Dilo Dovico. 2:40 on the clock. Millsaps can't get forward. Cagle. Knocked down by Tapia. Doesn't connect. It's intercepted by Romano. Romano over to the far side. Romano again. Williams out wide. Can't get the shot off. Well defended by Sanchez and Brown. Now a long-range shot that is well wide. .80 seconds to play. 3-0 Oglethorpe. Long ball over the head of Kelly. Big's gonna chase. Commits the foul.
One minute left in the game.
Dilo DeVico over to Cagle. Cagle into the center circle. Out wide to Walden. He gets into the 18. Walden with a cutback. Canceled out by Litt. Throw in Millsaps. Walden. Crossed in. Cleared by Kelly. Lawless overlap from Cagle. Long range shot, took a deflection, and it gets into the back of the net. Tate couldn't keep it out. Hogan Payne with the shot that took a deflection in front. Nothing that Andreas Tate could do in that one. He's diving to one side.
By number 26, Hogan Payne.
Payne with the shot that I believe was on frame, but it looked like Tate had it covered. It deflected in front to the other side. And Hogan Payne will get on the board for the majors with 17 seconds to play. Kickoff. Tapia will send it as far away as possible.
8, 7,
and
6,
that
5,
will
4, 3,
do it
2.
here in Brookhaven. Oglethorpe go to 2-2 in the SAA, 6-6-1 overall with a 3-1 win over the Millsaps Majors, who fall to 1-3 in conference play. 7